Have you ever noticed how a single label can completely change how you feel about a product? Right, so imagine this. You are out for shopping, you find a new bottle of shampoo with a sleek design, a scent you love, and it's on sale. And you are about to buy it, but then you notice a small line of text on the back says, tested on animal. In that moment, something shifts. Suddenly, the product doesn't seem so clean, so beautiful, or so harmless anymore. Now, think about what that label doesn't show you. It doesn't show you the rabbit strapped down while chemical is rubbed on its eyes. It doesn't show you the mouse suffering from burnt skin or labored breathing. And it also doesn't show you the fear or the pain or the thousand of animals that will die alone in the lab just so we can look a little better in the mirror. The truth is, beauty shouldn't come at the cost of cruelty. So, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Afiq, and today I want to talk about a side of beauty industry that most people do not see and most of people do not want to think about, which is cosmetic animal testing. So I believe that animal testing is not only cruel, but also completely unnecessary in today's world. In the next few minutes, I will explain about the suffering animals endure, show how modern alternatives make these practices outdated, and finally share how you can make a real difference starting today. So let's begin with what actually happened during cosmetic testing on animals. So every year, animals like rabbits, guinea pigs, rats, and mice are used to test common products like shampoo, makeup, deodorant, and lotion. So these animals are not protected as pets or wildlife, but they are treated as test subjects and nothing more. So one common test is the skin irritation test. A chemical is applied to the a chef page of the animal skins, which is then monitored for burn, swelling, or bleeding. Next, in the eye irritation test, chemicals are dropped directly into the animal's eyes, often causing pain, blindness, or ulceration. So rabbits are usually chosen because they cannot blink the chemical away or cry it out. Then there are toxicity tests where animals are force fed large doses of chemical or made to inhale them to see what dosage causes death. So many suffers from seizures, internal bleeding, or organ failure before they are finally killed. They are not sedated, they are not given pain relief, and once the test is done, most are euthanized if they survive that long. So, according to the Cruelty Free International, over 500,000 animals suffers and die in cosmetic testing every single year. That's over 500,000 life lost, not to cure a disease, but to create a better eyeliner, perfume, or moisturizer. So let me ask you this. If we truly value life and compassion, how can we allow this to continue? So what makes this situation even more frustrating is the fact we are no longer need to test cosmetic on animals at all. Today's science gives us modern, ethical, and more accurate alternatives. For example, researchers can now grow 3D models of human skin and eyes in the lab. This model responds just like real human tissue and allows scientists to test for irritation, absorption, and reaction without harming any living creatures. We also have powerful computer simulation and AI models that can predict how a chemical will behave in the human body based on vast databases of existing data. And even better, we now use human volunteer studies such as patch testing, where very small doses of substances are applied under safe medical supervised conditions. So these tests give results that are directly relevant to human, unlike animal tests, which often do not translate accurately to our biology. And let's not forget that animal testing can be unreliable. Animals don't have the same skin, eyes, or immune system as humans. So even if a product is safe for rabbits, that doesn't guarantee safe for you and me. So many companies already know this. That's why leading brands like Lush, The Body Shop, and Af Cosmetics have made a completely shift to cruelty-free testing. So these brands are thriving not in spite of their ethics, but because who are them? So if we have a better, faster, cheaper and more human alternatives, why are we still clinging to animal testing? The answer lies in outdated laws, habit, and a lack of awareness. That's why what we do next matters so much. You might be thinking, okay, this is sad, but I'm just one person. What can I really do? The answer is you can do a lot more than you think. So every time you buy a product, you're making a choice. So every purchase is a vote for cruelty or for compassion. So start by checking the labels. Look for certification like the Leaping Bunny, a cruelty-free international, or Peter's cruelty-free logo. So these logos means that the product and its ingredient were never tested on animals. You can also support companies that have committed to cruelty-free practices. Share what you have learned, talk to friends and family, post about it on social media because awareness leads to action. And don't underestimate the power of your voice. Many countries, including all of the European Union, India, Mexico, and others have already banned animal testing for cosmetics, but many more still allow it. So when citizens speak up, government will listen. The bans we see today started with people just like us who refuse to stay silent. So whether you are a student, a shopper, or simply someone who cares, you should know this. You have the power to change the system. All right, so let's take a moment to reflect. Animal testing for cosmetic causes unimaginable pain and suffering to animals that cannot defend themselves. So it is unnecessary, and thanks to modern scientific alternatives. And most importantly, it is something we can stop through the power of our choices and voices. So the next time you pick up a product, whether it's makeup, shampoo, or skincare, you should take a second to ask yourself, was an animal harm so I could have this? Because real beauty doesn't require suffering. Real beauty is rooted in kindness, compassion, and conscious choices. So let's choose cruelty free. Let's choose humanity, and let's have build a better where beauty never comes at the cost of life. And so that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and thank you very much.